So on January 1st of 2021, the third executive order signed by Governor Hogan was about establishing a Maryland committee to try and celebrate the 250th anniversary of the founding of this country. Certainly, people of African descent played a very large role in creating this country, and I think it's really lovely to be in front of portraits that celebrate the descendants, or the founding families of America, and I like the fact that Maryland is leading the way in making that statement, because we have everyone from Frederick Douglass, Harriet Ross Tubman, James Pennington, Ayuba Suleiman Diallo, Henry Highland Garnett, and William Still from Maryland. So we have a population, particularly on the Eastern Shore, very aware of the incredible innovation and stamina of their forebears, most of whom were enslaved people, helping to build this great democracy.
What hasn't really been talked about has been the efforts and the great work that was done by our African American citizens here in Maryland, our country. And what's particularly important and what I've seen today is the group of people that you see behind me that were indeed portrayed by Ruth Starr Rose. The collection itself is such a broad spectrum of life, whether it's religious or whether it's military efforts during the Second World War that are portrayed here. It is absolutely unique. What I really particularly liked about this collection and about Ruth Starr Rose and the others that are involved here is that it takes it to an entirely different level. It takes us to show the real spiritual foundation that was behind all of this. And you see that portrayed in so many of the paintings and lithographs and others that are here.
They were two older sisters of my grandfather, and the one on the right here in blue is Aunt Ruth, and the one on the left is Aunt Pauline. And what I love about this painting is that, you know, Aunt Ruth looks at us, you know, with just these beautiful, bright eyes, you know, very engaged, as she and Aunt Pauline are sitting there so politely. Aunt Paul looks at her, just kind of making sure as an older sister. Right. I knew them in their kind of older years, I guess you could say, but they had that same strength and confidence. Aunt Ruth actually became one of the first black women in Easton that set up her own shop outside of her home.
It clearly is about the community. The artist is not there portraying herself. What she's portraying is a community, and from, again, through her eyes perhaps, but it transcends that, and so it really becomes real. It just jumps out at you in so many different ways. And whether it's someone that's doing the crab industry, picking crabs, or whether it's the farmers, or whether it's the religious figures that were giving strength to people by showing them the faith that lies behind so much of the success, and the real strength of the individuals in making sure that the country does go in the right direction.